Hey, what is up, you guys? Your boy Ivan, and today I have a video, review video for some cases for your HTC One M8. I know you guys don't like cases because some people make fun of the Samsung Galaxy S5, which is plasticky, and then we're all like, we have the M8, which is metal. Yeah, but then we put a plastic case on it, so it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day. But anyways, these are three different cases. We have Spingin, sub case, and body glove. These two cases I got it from Amazon, and this case here I got it from a T-Mobile retail store. So this was the pricey one of them all. The prices are going to be down below in the description area down here. So just take a look at that, so you guys have a feel of how much money you're going to waste on a case. So the first case we're going to be talking about is the body glove. This case here is a very good looking case. It has this wood grain type of look. You can see there. It doesn't feel like wood grain, a little bit, just a little bit, but you know, it's plastic, so can't really go wrong with that. It's also antimicrobial. So this is the first thing I read when I opened the case and looked at it. Antimicrobial, I was like, what does that mean? So I searched it up Google, and it just means, you know, it's not going to look dirty when you take off the case, or your phone's not going to be dirty because it's antimicrobial. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I want to talk about, you can see the inside of it has this honeycomb type of look. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, so it feels nice. It feels like a weird type of texture. But it feels solid. It feels like, yeah, your phone is going to be clean in this case for some reason. It's very lightweight. So when you put on your phone, let me quickly take off the phone from this case here so I can show you guys what I mean. Give me 1 second. It's not going to take that long. There you go. So here's the phone naked. And here's the phone with some clothes on. Boom. You can see there, yeah, it doesn't add that much heft to it. Yeah, you'll feel a difference when you put on the case, because with any other case out there, when you put it on your phone, you can feel the difference. But yeah, the case feels very nice. It feels very sturdy. It feels very solid. It feels comfortable for some reason. I don't know why it feels comfortable, but it feels comfortable. And if you think the phone was slippery without a case, the phone is going to be even more slippery with this case. It doesn't have that much of a grip feeling to it. But these sides do kind of help. It benefits it. So it is a little bit grippier than without the case, of course, because it's metal, all metal. But you can see there how it pretty much works. Here's some cutouts for you guys. The top part is cut out. Power button's cut out. You can see that there. Cut out. On the volume up and down buttons here as well, cut out. On the bottom of the phone, another cutout. The downside about this phone here, this phone case, is that they're just huge cutouts. The volume up, the power button is exposed for scratches and dents or anything like that. The volume rockers as well. They're looks like you can probably nick them a little bit if you drop it on the edge, like this desk here. I don't know, for some reason you drop it there. And then the bottom is very prone to get nicks and scratches, because when you drop your phone, it's sometimes going to land this way here. So when it falls like this and there's little rocks and pebbles and things like that, it's going to hit this huge cutout here. So that's one of the downsides about this case. So that's about it though. Other than that, the case looks very, very elegant, very nice. Doesn't look bad at all, and it feels very great as well. The next case we're going to be talking about is the Spingin case here. This case, I got it from Amazon, like I said. And this case here is it's a bit different from both of them. This one's the heavier of them. This is the heavier one from both, from the two. But when the case feels heavy on the phone, that means that it's well protected. That's something I realized, something I've noticed before with other cases. So just to clarify how you put on this case, you want to take the TPU case off, and then once you put on your phone in the TPU case, you want to put the volume up and down button rocker here first, and then you lay the phone at its back side, just like so. So you have this. This is what you're going to be dealing with. It's a pretty good looking case. Another good looking case. It's not bad looking, but it's a little heavy. It is. Unfortunately, for some people who like heavy devices, this would be the case for you because it doesn't feel lightweight at all. This does add a little bit of heft to it. Not a little bit. It does add some heft to it. I have to be honest. But it does add heft, and that's a pretty downside on my part. I don't like heavy phones. That's not my cup of tea. I like my phone lightweight, just like how it's supposed to be out of the box with no case. But you can see there how everything is covered. You can see here the volume up and down rocker is covered. The power button is covered, and this is a downside. I'll tell you why in a bit. And then you have these little dividers here. So it isn't like this one here. You can see this one has a huge cutout. You can look at that. Just look at that huge cutout. This one here, it has a little divider. I don't know if you can see that there on the straight middle here. And then it kind of divides the micro USB charging port and the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And that's awesome because one, it really protects the bottom part of the phone, because when you drop it, it's a little bit less for it to get scratched because of these little dividers, and it's very covered, I guess you can say. So that's one of the benefits of this case. It looks and it feels protected. Like, it feels like your phone is going to be protected at all times. You know, it doesn't feel like it's going to get scratched from the back or anything like that. It just feels protected. It really does. So that's one of the downsides, though. The heft is a downside. The second downside is the power button cover. This one here, I like the idea, but I hate the idea that you can't use your IR blaster functionality, which sucks, because that's one of the huge selling points for the M8. Even though they don't boast it, they don't really go out there and say, oh yeah, this you can use as a remote control. No, but it's a feature that you can use, and it's very useful. But you can't use it because of this case. This cover here, it sucks. I mean, you can't use the IR blaster thing. So keep that in mind. If you're a huge fan of the remote control functionality, then this case might not be the one for you, because this will limit your features on the M8s, unfortunately. So that's this case here. But if you just want a case that's very well protected and you might lose a little bit of features here and there, like the IR blaster, then this case might be the one for you, because it's a heavy type of case. So it feels very solid, very sturdy. It feels like when you drop this phone, your phone is just going to be well protected. So that's pretty cool with this case. Last but not least is we're going to be talking about the sub case. Now, the downside about the sub case, and I'm just going to write out and say it right now, is that the sub case, show you guys that right now, just this one right here. This sub case here, for some damn reason, is the hardest case to put on. They even give you instruction manuals to put on this case, because that's how hard it is. You're going to be thinking, how the freak do I put this case on this phone? So you slowly what you want to do is you want to put the bottom of the phone first inside the case. So you want to go like this, have like that. And then slowly you want to kind of push the sides. Oh, no, see, I already took it out. But you want to like push the power button in there first. So you want to slide this in, make sure that everything is stuck, and you want to slide that in. Look at that. Just look how it slides in. Bam. See how that slides in? And then slowly you want to push the edges of the side here. So you can see there. Slowly put the edges in there, just like that. And then slowly but surely, your case will be on the M8. So, bam. Look at that. Look how good that was. And these are my favorite movies so far in 2014. Hey, man. X-Men, Dawn of the Apes, and the Lego movie is freaking awesome. Anyways, so you can guys see this here at glance, that this isn't your ordinary type of case. So you can see here how this case pretty much has its own look, then this case has its own look. But both of these cases here do not show it's the actual phone itself, the actual backing of the phone. It has its own little design. This one has its own little design. This one has its own little design, different covers. This one, on the other hand, has a clear type of case coating, but then it has these little grips here. You can see there how it kind of looks. It looks very friggin' awesome. I like this case. This is my favorite case out of all of these. It's really awesome. Very cool case. The only downside about this case really is when you put it on. I mean, that's the only downside. If it wasn't for that, this would probably be the best case out there in the market. One, the power button is covered, but it works because it's a clear type of power button cover. I don't know if you can see that there. You see that there? There you go. It's a clear power button cover, so the remote control functionality works. It's very lightweight, but it feels sturdy, and it just feels like your phone is going to be well protected with this case because, one, the case is freaking hard to put on, so if you drop your phone, it's not going to come off. You know, the case isn't going to just pop out of nowhere and just be like, what the freak, man? I bought this case and now it's not protecting my phone. But yeah, so if you drop your phone, this is going to be a well protected case. Of course, if you drop it down, you know, face first, screen first, whatever, you will probably crack your screen because, you know, pebbles are not going to be too polite for your case, for your screen. But that's why you get screen protectors. But anyways, that's about, I mean, look, you can see here the cutouts as well. It's divided. They're dividers again. It's not like this one. This one's a huge cutout. You see that there? Huge cutout, and then just a quick little divider. I mean, this one's much more protected. I don't know if you can see that there. This one kind of is not as protruding as this one, so this one covers this part more. But even the volume up and down rockers are covered, and the good thing about this is that they're also divided. So I don't know, let me see. You can see that there, how it has a little split end here. So that divides the up and down button from the phone, so it's easier for you to access the volume up and down button. So this case is a major win. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of them. You really can't, but I suggest the sub case. You can get this at Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, that's even better because you won't have to pay tax and you get free 2-day shipping. But yeah, I mean, that's about it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was a little bit, it gave you an easy way to buy, I don't know, a case or something. But thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what case you guys think was better out of 3. And if you have a different case, maybe you should tell us in the comments down below so maybe the viewers can check them out. But again, thank you guys for watching for the 3rd time. Subscribe for the 2nd time. Comment down below for the 2nd time. Share, favorite, and just love one another. Hug your mom if she's right there. Hug your daddy. But again, thank you guys for watching for the 4th time. Peace.